go, game 3. Very cutting edge classic. Orangeville versus Owen Sound. go, boys. Brown steps in for the Flyers to take the draw. Won by Owen Sound. Owen Sound lifts it. On the wrong side of center line, but no icing. Campbell to Critchley along the half boards. He gets it to Brown. Brown in over the blue line. Gets hit a little high, no call. Loose puck out front, fired around the near boards by the Attack. They'll get the center line and dump it in the Flyer zone. Tribble. Lets it go, picked up by the Attack behind the Flyers net. Along the far corner. Played out front. Good stick by Tribble to break up that play. Brown picks up the loose puck. Saucers that to the blue line and out of the zone. Attack. Pick it up in their end. Clear to the blue line and out. Hobart. Through center ice, just over the Attack zone. Played back in the Flyer zone. Picked up by Hobart. Played off the far corner to Brady. Brady, stretch pass. Over Arkima's stick, just out of the reach of Mason. Attack goalie, hold that for a whistle. Mason in for the draw. Cleared to the near corner, fired around behind the net by the Attack. Thompson on his man. Keeps it along the boards, chipped up to the blue line and out. Attack, backhand that across ice. Back in the Flyer zone. Hobart steps into his man. Brady just overskates it. Milks with the shot, save off the shoulder. Attack, play back to the blue line and dump it back behind the Flyers' goal to the near corner. Attack, walk out, shot, Milks with the save. Played in the corner, thrown out front. Milks will hold that one for a whistle. Middlehurst steps in to take the draw. He'll win that, kick it towards the corner, picked up by the Owen Sound player behind the net. Krause on his man, gets it to Campbell. Campbell hold that along the boards. Attack, kicking it forward. They'll come up with it. Walks out, centering attempt. He missed it. Martin sends it through neutral ice. Attack, fire it back in the Flyer zone. Campbell with a good skate to break up that pass. Dumped in behind the Flyers net. Attack comes out with it, centers it, shot. And that's in the net. Don't leave the guy standing there, boys. .7:30 to go in the first period. Middlehurst steps in for the draw. He'll win that back. Tribble off the boards to Martin. Martin backhands that into the zone. Picked up by the Attack. Cleared to the blue line, not out. Come back in. Middlehurst swipes at it. Couldn't get a stick down. Attack back in the Flyer zone. In over the blue line, shot. And the Flyers are going to the box for head contact. Wow. I don't know about that one, but Middlehurst steps in for the draw. They went into the near boards, picked up by the Attack, cleared out to the blue line by Middlehurst, kept in. Attack played to the near corner, out front. He had nowhere to go, plays it back to the blue line. Off the boards, back into the near corner. They'll walk it out behind the net. Middlehurst with a good stick sends that the length of the ice. Attack goalie out to play it. Sets it up in the corner. Martin in on the forecheck. Attack through their zone. In over the blue line. Hobor bumps his man. Attack with the puck deep in the Flyers zone. Out front. Shot wide of the net. Attack pick up the rebound behind the net. They'll send that back out front. And played back behind the corner. Shot. Scored. Why did we have two guys behind the goal line? Brown ends, take the draw. He'll win it to Hobor. Played off the boards to neutral ice. Brown chips it forward. Gets it to the attack blue line. Clark will carry it in. Brown stabs at it, gets it to the corner. Taken down. The attack will play it behind their net to the far side. Clark comes out with it. Gets stripped, fire around the boards. To Campbell at the point. He'll shoot, just wide. Brown pins his man along the boards. Second attack player chipped it off. Hobor, he keeps it there. Dumps it back in the zone. And the attack will get it to the Flyers blue line. Hobor to Campbell. Campbell across to Brown. He'll chip that into the far corner. Attack fired around the boards. To the near side. Hobor keeps it in at the point. Monas gets checked. Shot wide of the net. Campbell pinches. Plays it off the boards to keep the puck in deep. Brown runs over his man. Monas gets stripped of it. And Clark backhands that in. Cleared to the blue line and out. Into the Flyer zone. Shot from the point. Saved with Milks. Hobor runs his man into the boards. Brown to Monas. Monas into Clark's feet. Monas dumps it in. Flyers are onside, so they keep going. Picked up by the attack. Cleared to center ice. Krause. Hits Mason. They say he didn't touch that. Pretty sure he did, but 4.5 minutes to go in the first period. Mason steps in for the draw. Won by the attack to the point. Shot through traffic. Steered wide. Deflected by Krause. He gets that across to Thompson. Thompson sends it into the zone. To the near corner. Attack fired around the far boards. Thompson's there. Stripped of it. Attack bring it out of their zone. In over the Flyers blue line. Drop pass. Shot. Tipped wide of the net. Krause up to the blue line off the boards. Arkema to Mason. Mason lifts it. Arkema will stab at that. Get it to the blue line and the attack will carry it out. To the near boards, in over the Flyers blue line, and they'll dump it in behind the goal line. Tribble off the glass. Picked up by the attack. Krause with another good stick. Gets it to the blue line, not out. Krause at the half boards. Gets to Mason skates. He'll fire it off the corner. Milks with the save. Puck comes out, back to the corner. Mason lifts it over the glass. .328 to go in the first period. Middler steps in. Won by the attack to the point. Back in the corner. Brady fires it around the boards. Hard to the blue line, not out. Attack, dump it back in the far corner. No play it. Middlehurst with a good stick. Gets it behind the Flyers net. The attacker there to capitalize. Thrown towards the net. Bouncing puck. Middlehurst gets it out of the Flyer zone through neutral ice. The attack will pick it up. Critchley with a good chase. Just out of his reach. Campbell. Middle of the blue line. Critchley again with a good stick. That's the puck in the attack zone. Attack off the near boards. To the blue line and out. It's a funny hop. Attack in over the blue line. Shot from the point. Milks with the save. Rebound comes out front. Cleared wide. Middlehurst under pressure. Lifts it off the boards. Intended for Martin. Martin lifts the stick. Shot wide of the net. Critchley chips that over the Flyers' blue line through neutral ice. Critchley is going back to the box for tripping there. Attack with the puck. Fired behind the net. Flyers penalty, 2 minutes for tripping. Brown steps in to take the draw. Won by the attack to the half boards. Played to the blue line, kept in. And they'll dump that back in the far corner. Brown gets a piece of it. He'll lift that through center ice. Down on the net of the attack. Sound break out of their zone. In through neutral ice. Across the blue line. Shot deflected wide by Tribble. Leave the puck. Went for the man, but attack with the puck along the far boards to the blue line and cross ice. Shot. Milks with the save. $1:19 to go in the Flyers penalty. 1:22 to go in the first period. Brown wins the draw to the near boards. Tribble off the boards to the blue line, kept in. Loose puck in front, shot wide of the net. Played off the boards, intended for the point, couldn't get there. Brown in on the forecheck. Applying pressure, almost got there. Attack along the near boards. Chipped high onto the stick of Tribble. He'll send that down into the attack zone. Brown again applying pressure. Attack in over the blue line. Drop pass. Shot wide of the net. Rebound comes all the way to the near blue line and kept in. Attack fire that around the boards. Just lift it to the far corner. Behind the net. He'll try to walk out with it. Milks covers it. A little bit of pushing and shoving after that one. Milks resets his net. 31 and a half seconds to go in the first period. Mason in for the draw. He'll win that in some feet. Kicks it forward. Picked up by the attack to the blue line. Across. Shot from out front. Tipped wide of the net. Played in deep. Brady pins his man along the corner. He'll hold it there. Attack trying to dig it out. Can't do it. Finally they get it out. Wrote it out front. Brady with another good stick. Gets the puck behind the Flyers net. He'll hold that till the end of the penalty. Shot. Milks with the save. And that'll do it for the first period. Shaky start for the Flyers, but they seem to finish that one a little bit stronger. we go. Mason steps in to start the second period. Won by the attack, back to their blue line. Off the boards. Brady with a good pinch. Gets it to the attack blue line. Lifts it off the glass and behind their net. Brady still on his man. Gets the puck to Arkema. Throws towards the net. The attack goalie will hold that for a whistle. Mason tries to win it forward. Arkema picks it up, gets to Mason's backhand, just off angle. Cleared to the blue line and out. Attack. Back in the Flyers zone. He'll take it wide. Behind the net. Played to the point. Thrown out front. Arkema with a good stick. Gets that to the far boards. Intended for Thompson. Attacker offside. Mason along the near boards. He'll tip that into the attack zone. Good pressure. Nobody was going with them. Thompson in the far corner. Tries to shovel it to Mason. Picked up by the attack, and they'll clear it up to their blue line and out. Through neutral ice and over the Flyers' blue line. With the break, Campbell's all over him. Mason steps in to help. Loose puck, kicked back to the corner. Owen sound. In the near side. Centering attempt. Broken up by Mason to Arkema. Arkema sends it off the boards. Icing's waved off. Mason gets there first. Plays it off the boards to the far corner. To Middlehurst. Who just overskated it. Attack, pick it up, and bring it out the other way. Cross ice. Pass broken up by Campbell. He'll get a piece of it. Plays to the Flyers' blue line and out. Attack, passing the puck through neutral ice. Campbell steps up, just chipped over his stick. Loose puck, Milks is there. He'll hold that for a whistle. Middlehurst in for the draw. He'll win it to Campbell in the near corner. Campbell to the far side to Hobor. He'll backhand that off the boards. Intended for Martin. Just too much pressure. Owen sound behind the Flyers net. Centering attempt. Cleared out front. Milks will cover that one. Gets a bit of attention. Barry's going to the box. He gets a head contact for a punch to the face. Barry, 4 minutes for head contact. Brown steps in to take the draw for the Flyers. He'll win it to Mason. Mason gets it to Brady at the point. Brady across to Tribble. Tribble walks in, lets one go, tipped in front. Cleared to the blue line and out. Got to go down the ice. Brady with some pressure. Hauled down. Puck loose in the corner. Gets it to Middlehurst. Middlehurst across to Mason. Through neutral ice. Just couldn't quite handle the pass. Attack with the puck. Picked up by Brown. Brown walks out. Shot off the goalie's mask. Rebound picked up by Tribble on the far boards. He'll keep it in. And the net's off. Brown in to take the draw. Won by the attack. They'll lift that off the glass to the blue line, kept in by Tribble. He'll send that to Middlehurst. Middlehurst out front. Mason just had his stick lifted at the last second. Brady's there to keep it in. To Brown in the near corner. Brown walks up with it. Cleared out of the point. Down the ice. Brady off the boards to Brown at Flyers blue line. Brown trips. Gets it across to Tribble. Tribble messed up that pass. Attack back in the Flyer zone. Picked up by Middlehurst. Middlehurst over to Mason. Mason into the blue line. Drops it for Middlehurst. Middlehurst with the shot blocked. In the near corner. Cleared around the boards. Campbell's there. Gets it in deep to Middlehurst. Middlehurst to Brown. Brown with the shot blocked. Rebound comes to Campbell at the point. He shot. Blocked wide. Tipped high over the netting. That'll bring the draw just outside the attack zone. Maybe? No. They're saying that went off an Owen sound player. Mona steps in to take the draw. Won by the attack. Cleared high. Down the ice to the far corner. Campbell. He's there. He'll backhand that to Hobor. Hobor to Martin. Martin, a pass intended for Clark. Missed. Martin at the blue line gets it across to Monas. Monas through some traffic. Picked up by the attack. Flyers are there. Campbell at the blue line. Across to Hobor. In his feet. Hobor with some room. Shot. Saved out front. Rebound. Another rebound. They couldn't bury it. Back to Campbell at the point. He gets bumped, gets the puck to Clark. Clark with a shot, deflected back to the blue line. Shot by Campbell. Rebound to the far corner. Picked up by Monas. Owen Sound kicked that to the blue line, kept in by Hobor. He'll shovel that in, cleared out by the attack. Campbell with the puck at center ice. He'll bring it in himself. Over the blue line, gets it across to Monas. Monas with a shot. Save, rebound, goes to the far corner for Campbell. Cleared to the blue line and out. 1:14 to go on the attack penalty. They'll get a piece of it and send it into the Flyer zone. Milks leaves it there for Hobor. Hobor to Clark at the Flyers blue line. He'll carry it out. And lose it at center ice. Dump back in. Monas. He gets bumped, gets it to Hobor. And the attack sends it back in the Flyer zone. Campbell off the near boards for Clark. He gets it up to the attack blue line. Martin with some good pressure gets it to Monas. Monas out front, shot. Goalie had that post sealed. Cleared up to center ice by the attack, in over the Flyers blue line. Drop pass. Picked up by Clark. He'll skate it through neutral ice, in over the blue line with a shot. Blocked in front. Brown with the rebound. Shot high over the net. Middlehurst back to Brown in the far corner. 15 seconds to go on the penalty. Brown has the stick lifted. Runs into some traffic, and the attack will clear that puck down the ice. Milk sets it up for Kroos. Flyers have one last chance here. Clear to the near boards for Mason. Mason gets it into the half boards, stripped by the attack. They'll clear it out. Arkema steps into his man. That was Thompson. Down the ice to Tribble for icing. Thompson to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. Eight and a half minutes to go in the second period. Mason steps in to take the draw for the Flyers. Scrum draw. Mason gets a piece of it into the attack zone. Played across to the far side. Center ice tipped at the red line and lifted into the Flyer zone. Tribble. Backhands that to Kroos. Kroos cross ice to the far side. That'll go down the length of the ice. Attack goalie out. Sets it up. Arkema pressuring. Played off the near boards. Just over the Flyers blue line. Kroos. Gets it to the behind the goal line. Lifted out. Attack. Tried to step out front. Krause off the boards to the blue line and out. Attack circling in their zone. Picked off by Arkema. He waited about 5 seconds too long to clear that out. Dribble. Couldn't clear it either. Attack, pick up the loose puck. Bring it to the near corner. Circling in the Flyer zone. Shot. Blocker save by Milks. Comes to Tribble. He'll clear that down the length of the ice. Mason's there. He'll pin it along the corner. Flyers are changing. Nobody helping them. Attack, pick up the puck and bring it through neutral ice. Shot from the point. Weak. Tipped out front. Brady gets a piece of it to the blue line. Now it's high stick. .28 seconds to go on the Flyers penalty. Middlehurst steps in for the draw. One back. Cleared out by Critchley to the attack blue line. Middlehurst applying pressure. Cross back in the Flyer zone. Out front, shot wide of the net. Rebound comes to the near point. Thrown on net, shot steered wide by Milks. Critchley picks it up along the half boards, gets it to the blue line but not out. Attack comes to Brady. He'll clear it through center ice. That'll do it for the Flyers penalty. Attack back in the Flyer zone. Brady strips him. Brings the puck in the far corner. Behind the net, loses it, gets stripped. Attack player walks out, gets a shot. Second shot, no goal. Cleared out front by the attack, off the boards, and out down the ice. Attack played off the behind the goal line to the far boards. Critchley and Middlehurst along the boards trying to keep it in. Picked up by Critchley. He missed a shot, still has the puck. Throws it to the near corner from Martin. Martin couldn't get it. Gets it to Middlehurst. Middlehurst tries to send it out front to the near corner. Critchley to Martin. Martin gets it into Middlehurst. Alone in the corner. Middlehurst across into the feet of Tribble. Attack picked that puck up. And they'll pass it out of the zone. Deep in the Flyer zone. Loose puck comes out front. Critchley to Martin. He avoids a hit. Attack, pick up the puck and bring it in. Offside. Come on. Attack with the puck. Stripped by Campbell in the far corner. Gets it to Critchley at the half boards. He'll lift that to center ice, intended for Martin. Picked off by the attack, and they'll send it back in the Flyer zone. Campbell off the boards to Tribble in the far corner. Critchley to Middlehurst. Middlehurst, center ice, gets it over the blue line to Martin. Martin has a stick check. Attack, pick up the puck. Fired around the near boards to the blue line, kept in by Campbell. He'll let a shot go. And the attack goalie will reel that in for a whistle. .440 to go in the second period. Brown in for the draw. Won by the attack to the near boards. They'll take it behind their net. To the far side. Backhand that to the blue line and out. Attack. Shot wide of the net. Rebound in the near corner. Brown just missed his man. Attack. Walk out with it. Campbell with a good stick. Attack still with the puck in the near corner. Brown bumps his man. Loose puck goes behind to the far side. Picked up by the attack. Tribble all over his man. And Campbell behind the net. Tribble walks out with it. Gets it to Clark at the blue line. He'll send that off the boards into the attack zone. To the far side. Up through center ice. Clark gets a piece of his man. Puck goes behind the net to Campbell. Campbell off the boards to the blue line and out. Not out. Tribble back to the blue line. Kept in by the attack. Flyers got to start moving. Brown lifts it to Clark. Weak backhand to Moniz. Moniz through center ice. Steps around one defender, but loses the puck in the far corner. Brown bumps his man, gets the puck. Skates into the linesman. Brown and Monas along the far boards. Puck comes out. Clark steps up. Puck comes around Krause. Attack back in the Flyer zone. Cross. Shot. Way wide of the net. Puck comes out front. Picked up by Hobor. He'll send it around to the near boards. To the point. Not out. Dumped back in. To the point. Thrown in. Picked off by Brown. Mason picks it up. He's in over the blue line. Lets a shot go. And he'll hold that for a whistle. Shooting right at the goalie's chest. Middlehurst in for the Flyers. Into his feet, kicks it to the corner, picked up by the attack. Stretch pass. In over the blue line. Shot. Scores. .2:39 to go in the second period. Middlehurst wins the draw, picked up by the attack. They'll send it off the near boards. Campbell across to Clark. Or Arkema, sorry. Arkema with the shot. Bobbled. Loose puck. Still out. I don't know how they couldn't bury that one. Attack. Bring it back the other direction. Going over the Flyers' blue line. Sent it wide. Campbell on his man. Gets it to the far corner. To Brady. Brady sends it back along the near boards to the attack. Mason with a bit of a high stick, no call. Middlehurst gets it out, center ice. The attack fire that puck back in the zone. Brady overskated it, picked up by the attack. Shot. Milks will hold that for a whistle. .152 to go in the second period. Brown in to take the draw. He'll win that back to Tribble behind the net to the near boards. Critchley. Hobart steps into his man. Tribble lays it back to Hobart along the boards. Critchley and Brown battling it out. Brown gets a piece of it to the blue line. Not out yet. Hobart tries to send it off the glass. Critchley gets it out of the Flyers zone. Picked up by the attack and back in the Flyers end. Drop pass. Over the net. Puck in the near side. Picked up by the attack. They'll bring it out. Send it out front. Shot. Nooks with the save. Middlehurst in for the draw. In his feet, picked up by the attack. They'll walk in front. Shot blocked in front by Tribble. Played off the back of the net. Tribble picks it up. Gets it to Clark at the blue line. Clark across to Monas. Monas in the attack zone. Sends it around his man. Picks up that loose puck. To the far corner. To Tribble at the point. Tribble back into Monas. Monas steps around to hit. Attack pick up the puck. They'll play that to the point and skate it out. Lifted into the Flyer zone, wide of the net. Milks plays that wide. The net comes off and gets a whistle. Middlehurst in for the draw, deep in the Flyer zone. Won by the attack, played back to the point. Shot, tipped in front, goes to the far corner. Played around. Campbell gets a piece of it to the near boards. Attack, pick it up. Campbell back behind the net, picked up by the attack. Krause on his man, gets it out front. Campbell with a good stick, gets a piece of it to Monas. Monas across to Middlehurst. Middlehurst in over the blue line, shot just before the buzzer, and that'll do it for the second period. Here we go, start the third period. Mason steps in to take the draw. He'll win that back all the way into the attack zone. Clark, applying pressure. Attack get there first, get it to the near corner. Monas avoids a hit, gets the puck. Monas out with it, shot. Blocked in front, picked up by the attack. They'll lift that over the blue line to center ice. And play it back into their zone. Cross, picked up by Mason. Mason, stretch pass to Brady. Brady overskated the puck in the attack zone. Played back out. Attack, pick it up. Played off the boards. Back in the Flyer zone. Skate around. Shot, lifted high. Into the near corner. Hobart steps into his man. Brady in the far side. Bumps his man. Attack at the puck. He'll skate out with it. Brady all over his man. He's going to the box. 2 minutes for holding. Middlehurst in to take the draw for the Flyers. Scrum draw. Tribble gets a stick on it, gets it to the blue line, not out. Attack along the far boards. Shot blocked in front by Campbell. Thompson gets a piece of it. He'll send that down the ice. Middlehurst applying pressure. Attack, step out. In over the Flyers' blue line. Shot. Blocker saved by Milks. Puck comes to the near boards. Picked up by the attack. They'll leave it there. Centered. Shot. Milks got a piece of it. Loose puck. Another save. Attack with the puck behind the Flyers' net. They'll send it to the point. Back into the near corner. Along the boards. He steps around one. Shot. Off the post and no goal. Attack with the puck in the far corner. To the half boards, back behind the net. Out to the point. They'll send that back in the near corner. Cross. Shot. Gloved down by Milks. He'll hold that for a whistle. Mona's in for the draw. He'll win that, picked up by the attack. Arkema gets a piece of it. He'll clear that down the ice. Attack with the puck in their zone. Along the boards, that's too far. That'll be icing. 30 seconds to go on the Flyers penalty. 12:29 to go in the third period. Mona's in for the draw. Won by the attack in the ref's feet. They'll pick it up, get it to the half boards. Mona strips it, throws it off the boards into the near corner. Played back, attack, skate. Middlehurst in, take the draw for the Flyers. Picked up by the attack. Sent out front. Critchley gets a stick on it, gets the puck to center ice. They'll fire that back in behind the Flyers net to the far corner. Attack got there first. Cleared out to the far corner. Shot. Milks with the save. Rebound. Critchley with a good stick. Clears that to the near corner. Along the boards. Critchley still has it. In over the attack blue line. He'll dump it behind the net. Comes out. Critchley just out of his reach. Martin picks up the puck. Sends it back to Critchley. Critchley centers it. He gets bumped. Cleared it to the blue line and out. Tribble off the boards. Up to Critchley at center ice. He kicks it in. Attack with the puck behind their net. Clear to the blue line. Go for the puck. Attack back in the Flyer zone. Drop pass shot blocked in front. Centered to the point. Dumped back in behind the goal line. Back to the point. Off the boards to the corner. Campbell steps into his man. Puck along the boards behind the net. Attack. Chip it to the far side. Martin with a good stick. Clears it center ice and down into the attack zone. Clearing attempt. Almost picked off by Martin. The attack. Pick it up. Back in the Flyer zone. To the far corner. Attack. Walks in with it. Shot wide of the net. Attack with the puck in the near corner. We'll change direction. Send it out front. Brown just got a piece of that. Attack still with the puck. Brown lifts it off the glass to the blue line and out. Critchley steps through his man. Centering attempt. Martin just couldn't get there in time. Backhands that to Brown. Brown back to Martin in the far corner. Brady walks in. Shot. Wide of the net. Rebound comes to the blue line. Move your feet. Don't wait for the puck. Played back to the point. Brady steps up. He lets the shot go. Deflected wide of the net. Mona's in the corner. Martin steps in to help attack. Come up with it. He'll skate it through neutral ice. Back in the Flyer zone. Brady gets a piece of it. To Martin. Clears the zone. Brady back in the attack zone. They'll pick it up and send it into the Flyers. And Hobor. Past everybody. For icing. .8:49 to go in the third period. Brown in for the draw. Won by the attack. Clark gets a good step on it. Gets taken down at the blue line. Cleared out by Brady, and that's too far for icing. Clark's down on the ice. He's feeling that one. Clark's setting up. Brown in for the draw for the Flyers. Right into the ref skates. He gets that to Kraus. Kraus tries to clear it. Attack player pick it off. Along the boards to Mason. Mason up through center ice. Just out of the stride of Monas. Monas with a good stick. Bouncing puck. Brown backhands that towards the net. Picked up by the attack. Off the boards. Brady kicks it in. Cleared out to the attack. Going down the wing. Shot blocked by Kraus. Brady gets it to the near boards. Not out. Go for the puck, boys. Attack with the puck. Cleared to the near boards. To the point. Kept in. Mason strips it. Comes through center ice. Steps around a hit. Shot. Saved by the attack. Mason. Circles. To the point. Kept in by Tribble. And the attack skate kick it out. Brown brings it in. Just over the blue line. He'll get taken down. Mason sends that on net, and the goalie will hold that for a whistle. 7:16 to go in the third period. Middlehurst in for the draw. Won by the attack to the far near corner. They'll lift that off the boards to the far side. Middlehurst with a good stick keeps it into the far side, far corner. Middlehurst to Thompson. Thompson throws it through the blue paint. Arkema missed a hit. Puck comes out of the zone. Played back to the blue line. Attack overskated it. Middlehurst gets a piece of it, sends it back in the zone. Attack off the boards. Through center ice. Picked up to his skate. Tribble off the boards. Attack's there to pick it up. They'll dump it in. Centering attempt. Loose puck. Cleared out of the way by Middlehurst to Arkema. Arkema across to Thompson. Thompson sends that to Middlehurst. He just shovels that towards the net. Leaves it there in the corner. Off the boards to Campbell. Campbell back in the far corner. Played behind the net to the near side. Attack up the boards. Tribble pinches. Couldn't get the shot off. Attack. Break out of their zone. Dump it into the Flyer zone. Bouncing puck. Kima off the glass. To the half boards. Middlehurst. Clears that to center ice. Thompson with a good stick. Gets it in the zone. And the attack just cleared out. Attack. Back in the Flyers zone. Send it in deep. Loose puck. Milks recovered that for a whistle. Brown in for the Flyers. He'll win the draw right on Milks. He's going to hold that, let them reset. Critchley steps in for the draw, won by the attack. Held down by Brady, but puck comes to the near boards. Brown swipes at it, couldn't get a hold of it. Attack, walk out to the near side. Driven hard into the boards by Brown, and he's going to the box. Flyers penalty, 2 minutes for boarding. .5:24 to go in the third period. Martin steps in, wins that draw. Critchley off the boards. He'll send that down the ice. Martin. Applying pressure. Gets it to Critchley at the blue line. Critchley to Brady. Brady fires it off the boards down back in the attack zone. Played along the near boards. The attack will skate that out. Get the red line and fire it down the length of the ice. Puck settles behind the Flyers net. Hobor and Brady. Attack walk out with a shot wide of the net. Rebound comes to the near blue line. And the attack will dump that back into behind the Flyers net. Right in the far corner. Straight up to the point, or hash marks. Centering attempt, cleared out wide. Back to the point. The attack send it in. They can skate. Puck in the near corner. Attack with it. He'll play it up to the hash marks. Let's turn at the blue line. Send it back to the point. Critchley on applying pressure. Back in the corner. Shot over the net. Rebound comes to the near side. To the point, not out. Hobart gets a piece of it. Lifts it to the point. Kept in. Milks saves that one off the pad. Brady fires it off the glass to the blue line. Not kept in. Attack. Shot. Wide of the net. To the point, shot, saved by Milks. Martin gets a stick, gets that through center ice and back in the Flyer zone. One sound, that's got to be offside. Hobart up to Mason, he'll tap that. Just into the attack zone, they'll send it back out. Attack, back in the Flyer zone, shot, tipped wide, rebound, Mason at the half boards. Tries to get it to Clark. Attack with the puck. Scores. Mason steps in for the draw. He'll chip that one forward into the attack zone. Attack period off the linesman. Mason sends it into the far corner. Attack around the near boards. To the blue line out. Tribble. Dumps it back in. Bonus with a good stick. Has it into skates. along the boards. Monas comes up with it behind the attack net. Cleared out to the corner to Clark. Clark to Tribble at the blue line. Tribble across to Kraus. Kraus lets a shot go. Blocked high. Monas with a shot. Pad save and cleared out of the zone. Tribble to Clark at center ice. He gets bumped. The attack fire the puck deep in the zone. Tribble gets bumped. Out front. Kraus tried to hit Mason on his way out. Picked off. Mona strips it. Weak centering pass. And the attack will just turn it around. 1:40 to go in the period. Back in over the Flyers blue line. Shot. Scores. Draw one by the attack into the Flyer zone. Brady sends it behind the net to Campbell. And Thompson's feet. Here to the blue line. Kept in by the attack. Shot. Milks will hold that for a whistle. Clock's still running. I guess they're running it. I don't know. Draw one by the Flyers, cleared to the point, kept in by the attack. Campbell steps up. Thompson gets it to the point and out. And the attack will fire that back in. Campbell, deep in his zone, sends it up to Thompson along the near boards. Laid back in by the attack. Centers. Brady with the puck in the near corner, sends it around the far side to Thompson. Thompson back to Campbell. Campbell off the glass to the near side to Arkema. Arkema intended for Middlehurst behind him. Tackle, just bring it back down the ice. Middlehurst to Thompson, in over the blue line offside. That'll do it for the game.